The Grand Canal, starting in Beijing, is the longest in the world at 1,115 miles. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is not only the world's longest, but also oldest canal. This museum is quite small, but it is home to 2,000 pairs of chopsticks that date back to the Tang dynasty. Lan Xiang, the owner of this museum, has traveled all over to create his extensive museum. However, this is not the only unique museum you can find here. Shanghai, China is also home to a calligraphy and typewriter museum as well. Some may not even consider ping pong a sport, but after watching the intense ping pong matches in China you may change your mind. China completely dominates when it comes to ping pong champions. In the last 3 Olympics, China has won every gold medal in ping pong, and the top 5 ping pong players in the world are all Chinese. China is the 4th largest country in the world, and geographically spans over 5 time zones. All 5 time zones were in use during the Republic of China from 1912 to 1949, but since then China has decided to use just one standard time. Of course, this creates some problems in parts of China, particularly Xinjiang, where you may have sunsets at midnight, and sunrises at 10 a.m. Although fortune cookies have been associated with China for decades, they actually were not invented there. Although there has been some debate on the true start of the fortune cookie, most think it was invented in San Francisco, California by a Japanese immigrant. If you've ever celebrated Chinese New Year, you may have noticed that the color red can be found everywhere during this time. This is because red traditionally symbolizes happiness, good fortune and joy. This is also why red is banned at Chinese funerals. Can you imagine a world without toilet paper? I prefer not to. This simple invention is something we often take for granted. But, if it was not for the ancient Chinese in AD 851, this necessity may never have been invented. China has been the world's fastest growing economy for the last 30 years, 10% or more per year. It is now the world's second largest economy, its 2016 GDP being $11.4 trillion USD. China is known as the factory of the world. It is the world's largest producer of concrete, steel, fertilizer, clothing and toys. In square footage, China is the 4th largest country in the world, after the United States, Canada and Russia. Even though China is the 4th largest, it has the highest population in the world. According to the CIA World Factbook, in 2014 the population reached a number of 1,355,692,576. Tea has been used and consumed for thousands of years in China. It was often utilized as medicine when it was first used in the 10th century BC. Since then, the customs and use of tea has flourished and evolved. There is an entire culture and art that surrounds Chinese tea. There are certain ways to grow, brew, serve and drink tea. Comment the next topic you want. Like and hit the subscribe button and keep the notification bell on all, for more interesting facts. Thank you.